Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing a get ready with me and I'm going to be telling you all about my Invisalign. I just got it today, Tuesday, when I'm filming this, so it will be yesterday for you, and I'm going to tell you what I think about it. I'm going to tell you what happened at the dentist and how I'm feeling right now. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload, and check out my social medias if you want to. They are here on the page as well as down in the description bar. Let's jump right into the video, guys. All right, you guys, so for this look, I'm thinking we're just gonna do like a simple, natural, everyday look. I probably won't do much eyeshadow in this tutorial, just so you know, so I just want to kind of keep it basic and minimal. So for primer, we're gonna go in with the Dominique Cosmetics Hydrating Primer. I really love this primer. I've only used it once, but when I used it, it was an amazing experience. It's super hydrating, so if you have dry skin, you will love this, and it feels like water in the skin. So like I said, I did get my Invisalign in, and of course I'm just going to be filming with my Invisalign in. I know some people who have Invisalign don't want to film with it in, but honestly, like, I really don't care. I paid for it, so like I'm gonna wear it, you know what I mean? But I had my dentist appointment today and it went really good. I was there for a little bit over an hour and a few minutes, and I go to my normal dentist, so I know it's not common for normal general dentists to do any orthodontic treatments, but mine happens too, so I didn't have to go to an orthodontist or anything like that, which was great because I really wanted to stay at my current dentist anyway. I really like the dentist that I go to. The people are really nice. Y'all, look at my hair. My hair, I'm looking like an alfalfa over here. Next, we're gonna go in with some foundation. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. This is really good if you have dry or normal skin. I haven't used this in quite some time, and my pump is actually not really working that well. I don't know what happened. And I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Camo blending sponge, and we're just gonna start blending that in. So when I got to the dentist, I got screened and I waited until they took me back into the room that I was gonna be in, and what they did was they showed me this paper that I'm assuming Invisalign probably sent them, and it was a paper with all of the buttons that I needed to put on my teeth. So I ended up getting 11 buttons on my teeth today, and the way that they do it is Invisalign gives them almost like a practice aligner, we'll say. It's not the real aligner, but it's kind of like a temporary, if you will. And in that temporary aligner, it has little spaces in it for the buttons. So then they take the buttons and then they put that aligner, the, practice aligner, over the buttons, and then they cure them to your teeth with like a blue light. I'm assuming it's a UV light. So it didn't hurt whatsoever. I didn't have to get Novocaine or anything like that. I was concerned that the next part I'm gonna tell you, I thought that would hurt, but honestly it didn't hurt at all. So for some of my teeth, they had to kind of make some space on the sides of the tooth. So they had to shave down a little bit, and they shaved down 0.4 millimeters, which honestly I probably won't even be able to notice. But yeah, so that's when the teeth start moving, it'll have some space so the teeth don't become crowded. So I have to change my aligners every 2 weeks. Some people it's every week, some people it's every 2 weeks. It just depends on what your dentist wants to do. And I believe the total number of trays I have is 18. So that's about 7 to 8 months for my treatment. My teeth aren't bad at all. They're already straight. It's just they need to be moved a little bit more so that way they're, in the right place. As I mentioned in some of my other videos, the reason I chose to get Invisalign is because my bite, I have a cross bite. So what that means is some of my top teeth go behind my bottom teeth and some of my bottom teeth go over my top teeth. I know it's really confusing. I don't think it's very common, but my teeth were chipping really bad, and then I eventually got a loose tooth, like a legit loose adult tooth, and I panicked so bad because I was like, oh my god, my freaking tooth is gonna fall out. I need to fix this. So I eventually ended up paying for it, and I was supposed to get it July 28th, but Invisalign hadn't sent my trays to my dentist in time probably because of COVID, and they're probably really backed up. So then I had to schedule another 4 weeks out, which was today, August 18th. So I'm so happy that they were delivered today. Next, we're gonna go in with concealer. This is from Makeup Revolution. It's the Conceal and Hydrate concealer, and I have the shade C3. So I know it's pretty standard that you only have your trays out for a maximum of 2 hours in the day. You want to keep your trays in for at least 22 hours of the day, but my dentist told me that I need to keep them in for 23 hours out of the day, so that's the regimen that I'm going to try to follow. They also told me, which I didn't hear this in any of the videos that I watched about Invisalign or any of the reviews, but my dentist told me that they asked me when I got to the appointment, they were like, did you brush your teeth before you came? And I was like, yeah. And apparently you're not supposed to do that because they've been finding that people who brush their teeth before they get the buttons on, the fluoride kind of messes with the bonding of the buttons, so the buttons will then just fall right off. So they had to put some type of, like, it was like a sandy material in my mouth, or like on the teeth that they were going to put the buttons, so that way the fluoride would go away and it wouldn't affect putting the buttons on, which I honestly had no idea, or I wouldn't have brushed my teeth, you know, like before I went. I'm really excited to see how this will play out. Like I said, the appointment didn't hurt by any means. My teeth just kind of feel a lot of pressure, and like the trays thicker than I thought it would be. Obviously, I didn't expect it to be invisible. I don't know why people kind of get those high expectations and why it's advertised like that, because nothing that you put on your teeth is truly invisible. You know what I mean? Any type of braces, they're not going to be invisible. Next, we're going to go in with powder. I'm going to use the Haley's Beauty setting powder. I mentioned that this is my new favorite powder. It's so freaking good, you guys. You have to get your hands on it if you can. You will not be disappointed. So I'm just going to set under the eyes and all over the face. This gives a really nice blurring effect to the skin. I can't even describe it. It's like a filter on your face. It's so good. So like I said, I have to change my trays every 2 weeks. So I did get the trays for trays number 1, which is the one I have in now, and I got trays 2 and 3, and then in 6 weeks I will return back to the dentist to check my progress, see how things are going, and then I will get the next set of trays that I'm supposed to get. They did tell me if I experience any type of pain, I could take like Tylenol or Advil, but honestly, I really don't take pain meds often. Like, I just don't think I really don't think that the pain will be that bad that I'll need medicine, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go without medicine. Next, for contour, we're gonna go in with the BH Cosmetics Belgian Waffle Contour Palette, and I'm going to mix this color right here called Batter and Cinnamon. I'm just gonna mix them together. So when I was finished at the dentist, they gave me this little Invisalign bag here, and it has a box in it that has a traveling case for my Invisalign. So of course, every time that I eat, I have to take my Invisalign out, and then I'll put them in the little case that came in that box, which I will show you. And then it also comes with some cleaning crystals, but from what I've seen online, a lot of people, like, once they run out of those cleaning crystals because they're so expensive, they usually don't repurchase them. They will get something that you can clean dentures with, where you can actually soak the trays, and I guess that just helps with, you know, staining and everything, because they are clear. So if you're not drinking anything clear, they will stain. My dentist told me I can only drink water with these. I thought I could drink anything that was clear, but they told me that I can only drink just water, which is what I will do. And they also told me that after you take them out and when you eat, you will have to rebrush your teeth before putting the trays back in, which I already knew, just because you don't want food to be stuck in your teeth, and then you're putting these trays in, and then, you know, that's how you're gonna get decay and cavities and everything. So I'm gonna follow their recommendations very strongly. Next, for blush, we're gonna go in with this BH Cosmetics Glowing in Grace palette, and I'm going to mix this shade right here with the middle shade here. For my lisp, I don't really think it's that bad, to be honest. A lot of people in the videos that I watched, they were just blown away by how bad their lisp was. And I, truthfully, like, I really don't think I have one. Like, to me, it's not that noticeable, but I could understand why it would be, like, noticeable to other people. But for me, it's not a problem. It doesn't bother me. I think, you know, once you stop kind of caring what other people think and, you know, you're the one who paid for it with your own money and, like, you want to fix this, and you choose to get Invisalign, I really don't think you're gonna care if you have a lisp. At least in my experience, it doesn't bother me. I don't care about it, and quite frankly, I don't even notice it. I really don't think I have one. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty highlighter. This is in the color called Chills. It's like an icy blue gray. Really, really pretty. It's a very icy type of highlighter. So one thing I didn't know about Invisalign, at least with all the videos that I've watched, I didn't know you can get more than one button on one tooth. So for one of my teeth, I do have 2 buttons on it, and my dentist just kind of said it's just for extra support and moving of the tooth. But yeah, when they put all the buttons on, I kind of felt them with my tongue. They don't feel sharp or anything like that, which thank goodness, because a lot of people were saying on like other YouTube videos that I watched that it would like cut the inside of their mouth and it would like cut their tongue and everything, but mine aren't sharp at all, so I don't believe that I will have that problem, thankfully. Another thing I want to point out though, so I can feel the trays like behind my teeth on the bottom and the top, and when I talk and my tongue goes to the top of my mouth when I pronounce certain words or like say certain letters, the edge of the tray is sharp. So that kind of is like hurting my tongue a little bit, but it's not that unbearable, but I definitely do notice it. Now we're gonna go in for brows. I'm gonna use this Sephora brow pencil in the color Blonde. Honestly, I'm just super excited. I have been wanting this for literally years, and you know, it's a couple $1,000s, so I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna afford this, because of course it is not covered by your dentist insurance. Some dentist insurances might help you pay it, meaning they might, like, whatever your out-of-pocket maximum is, that's the max that they, you know, will put towards a treatment. So that's great in that aspect, but you're still going to be paying, you know, a few $1,000s for the Invisalign itself. But I think honestly it would probably be worth it, because like I said, I was having all these tooth troubles. My teeth were chipping, and then I got a loose tooth, and obviously as an adult your teeth don't grow back when they fall out, so I was super worried that this tooth was going to fall out. But my dentist said it's not loose enough for it to fall out, which thank God. And like I did ask, you know, is taking these trays out going to loosen the tooth even more? And she said no. So that kind of gave me some more reassurance. Honestly, I say if you want to change something about yourself, whether it is through, you know, changing your teeth, you want plastic surgery, you want Botox, you want filler, whatever, I'd say go for it. You know, it's your body, do what you want with it. If that makes you happy, then go for it, because ultimately you shouldn't do anything for other people anyway, because their opinion doesn't matter. They don't like something that you want to do for yourself, but you like it. Who cares what they have to say? It's not hard to talk or anything with the trays in. A lot of people said that it was kind of like you kind of have to get used to talking, but honestly I think I'm talking just fine, and I don't have any problems talking in my opinion, which is good. I feel like I sound the same as, you know, when I wouldn't have them in. So I don't notice any changes in my speech at all. Now we're gonna go in with some brow gel. This is the e.l.f. Tinted Brow Gel, and we're just gonna set our brows. Real quick, I'm gonna show you the box that you get with Invisalign. So you get this bag, it's like a drawstring bag, and you do get this Invisalign box here that is magnetic here at the bottom, and then when you open it up, you do have your carrying case here, and you have the cleaning crystals here, and then just like a little pamphlet of the program and everything. So that is what everybody gets when they sign up for Invisalign. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start carrying a toothbrush and some mouthwash and some floss with me at all times, so that way whenever I'm in public I can just brush my teeth before and after I eat, especially after. I'm going to use the Dominique Cosmetics setting spray to set my face. This stuff smells so good, you guys. For the eyes, I'm going to go back into this contour palette, and I'm just going to take the shade Batter right here, the contour color that we used, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that right in the crease. Nothing crazy because I'm not really feeling eyeshadow today, but I want to contour my eyelids a little bit. I'm just going to put this right in the crease, just like that, a little brief touch of brown. I usually will do this if I'm not wearing any eyeshadow, just to kind of give my lid a little bit of color, you know, nothing crazy. Kind of just like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this white ColourPop cream gel liner and put this in the waterline. This is just going to open our eyes up a little bit more. You see how our eyes already pop with that little bit of liner? I don't know how people do this like without pulling their eye down, because I like touch my eyeball every time. So like I have to pull a little bit under my eyes just so that way I don't get any of these on my contacts, because let me tell you, if you wear contacts, you know how it feels to get makeup on them. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes you can see the makeup. Like when you're like with your vision, when you're looking, you can see like the makeup on your contact. I don't like that. Now I'm gonna go in with mascara. This is the Tarte Big Ego mascara, and just coat the lashes. I don't think I'm gonna do any falsies today. I think we're just gonna keep it very natural. I downloaded the Invisalign app, and with that app, you have to put in like the ID that's on your Invisalign package, and it's kind of like your member ID, if you will. And the app kind of just shows you how many trays that you have, what tray you're on, when you need to change your next tray. And then there's a feature for, it's like a timer where you press the timer and then that timer tracks how long that you have your trays out, so you know to stay in between the time frame that you are told, which is really, really nice. And then if you want, you can send pictures to Invisalign of your teeth. I'm probably not going to do that, to be honest, but if you want to go the extra mile, you can send, you know, progress pictures of your teeth to Invisalign, and then they will send them to your dentist. And then that just kind of lets Invisalign know if they have to adjust your treatment at all, you know, how your results are going and stuff like that. We got the mascara on. I'm just going to use my fan to dry the mascara so it doesn't transfer. I have that problem literally all the time where my lower lashes are so long that it'll transfer underneath my, like where my concealer is, if I don't like let the concealer dry. First of all, I forgot to do my lips. I don't even know how I forgot that. So I've already finished the video, but I'm just gonna real quick insert this clip of me doing my lips since I freaking forgot. Oh my gosh, I don't even know who I am. But when you see the rest of the video, you will see it without any lip products on. I apologize in advance. So this is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip pencil. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in my lips just a little bit, and then we will top it off with a gloss. So I know that looks super terrible, but now I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Retro Paradise Dream On Lip Gloss. It's like a lip gloss topper, and I want to try something. So it has like a lot of pink glitter in it. Smells really good. All right, so here we have the lips done. I apologize that I forgot to film this part, but here is what the final look is looking like. I don't really like to put on lip products all the time, so sometimes I truly honestly just forget, and I don't even mean to forget. I get so consumed in what I'm talking about that it slips my mind to even put on lip gloss or like a lipstick. So how are we feeling about this look? Let me know in the comments below. So yeah, you guys, that is it for this look. Really simple, natural, everyday makeup look. and this is my Invisalign update. So I'm not mad at it. You guys can see, like, I do have it in, and you can tell because of the reflection of the light, because it is a clear retainer, of course. And I don't know if I mentioned, I can't remember, but I got 11 buttons today. So I have 2 on the top teeth over here, 3 on the top teeth over here, 2 of which are on one tooth, and then I have 3 down here on the bottom and then 3 down here on the bottom. So I believe that when I go back to the dentist next, I want to say either more buttons will be added or removed. It just really depends on the treatment, but that's the assumption that I'm under, that I'll have to get more buttons on more teeth as they start moving. So bless you. I swear my cat sneezes it. Bless you. I swear my cat sneezes in every single video, you guys. So yeah, you guys, that is it for this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a good thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications so you are notified every time I upload, and make sure you check out my social media links. They are down in the description bar, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!